You think you've seen brutal knockouts? Well, stick around, because we might have just found a late contender for Knockout of the Year that will leave your jaw on the floor. It's that time of year as 2025 winds down when fight fans and analysts start debating the best of the best. Fighter of the Year is still up for grabs, with Marabvalishvili's record for title defense against Petr Yan at UFC 323 potentially sealing the deal. But the Knockout of the Year race? It just got a whole lot more interesting, thanks to a violent finish from a regional event in South America. Let's set the scene. The fighter is Lucas Corbage, a 36-year-old lightweight from Argentina. Before this fight, his 2025 was shaping up to be a year to forget. He was coming off a tough stretch with 3 losses in his last 4 fights. The worst of them was a devastating 14-second knockout loss back in March against a former Dana White's Contender Series winner. It was a brutal defeat, the kind that can make a fighter question everything. But redemption stories are what make the sport so compelling. Corbage returned to his home city of Buenos Aires to headline FFC 99. His opponent was the promotion's lightweight champion, Ronald Padilla. Padilla was no easy fight. He was 31 years old, riding a 4-fight winning streak with a solid 8-2 to record. And here's a key detail. He had never been knocked out in his professional career. All signs pointed to a tough night for Corbage. But on November 26th, everything changed in an instant. Less than 3 minutes into the very first round, Corbage unleashed a right hand that can only be described as a missile. It was perfectly timed, landing with devastating power. The impact was so severe that Padilla's mouthpiece went flying out of his mouth. What happened next was truly chilling. His body went completely stiff, and he fell slowly, face first, onto the canvas. It was one of those knockouts where you immediately know the fight is over. From the crack of the punch to the unique, stiff fall, it was a sequence of pure, unadulterated violence. Not many knockouts this year can match the sheer drama and finality of how FFC 99 ended. As you can imagine, the clip went viral almost instantly. The reactions on social media were a mix of shock, awe, and a bit of dark humor. One person wrote, "Bro's mouth guard was like I'm out." Another simply asked, "Is that guy still alive?" The way Padilla fell got a lot of comments, with one user saying, "The way he went down," and another describing the finish as perfection. Someone even joked it was the most hilarious KO of the year, while another said Corbage turned that man into a zombie. The descriptions just kept getting more intense, with one fan calling it a televised execution. But beyond the memes and the shock, there was a serious discussion to be had. One fan put it perfectly, saying, "That's a KO of the Year contender. Don't whine to me about it being to randoms on a regional." And that's a fantastic point. A spectacular knockout is a spectacular knockout, regardless of the promotion or the fame of the fighters involved. Lucas Corbage, after suffering one of the worst moments of his career earlier this year, came back and delivered one of the most unforgettable highlights of 2025. He not only won a championship belt, but also etched his name into the Knockout of the Year conversation in the most dramatic way possible. So, what do you think? Does this have what it takes to be the best knockout of 2025? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We've seen some incredible finishes this year, but this one from Lucas Corbage is going to be tough to beat. It's a powerful reminder that in MMA, fortunes can change with a single, perfectly thrown punch. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more of the best moments from the world of combat. Sports, we'll see you in the next one.